ki khubor ka bate CTV lawan rashapi ta ka Frank Motors kamon ban long slur ringkat bat kaman ba shongkhia ka shong ha ka jinglong scam bat jingjit bastard jongi ka Tata Harrier ka kali ka ban san ya ka lintia jongpi kala banong ka jongpi minta book ya ka Tata Harrier ha Frank Motors lat korngi leni phone hau number hinyo not sausan ar not hinyo khndai hinyo lai
Kumbalong lem kiwi ki jelah po kari India, ketenat Home Guard and Civil Defence jongka sarkar jelah. Menda kesengi kan rutrik ubnai no pra kelara ke All India Home Guards and Civil Defence Racing Day jong usnam araja arpulai ha ko office headquarter hamau diang. Hagani kesengi barake ya ko Home Guard and Civil Defence Racing Day, Menteri Sarkar bape ya ketenat ubak kuming wan umban, leshim ya kebenta kumkongsan haga jenon lang jongki hair officer kani ketenat rekam. Kumshi benta ban itho Kyrpang ye jing treshi tam mela ga jongka kamram la airu ya ka kusnam shiki arpu arngut ki officer but ki Pulit Home Guard ye ka bla tip kum ka Home Guards and Civil Defence Medal and Director General Award. Habakran kumukongsan uba kuming wan umban ulapen pau ye ka jingkmen bakrau baminta usnam arja arpulai ketenat Home Guards and Civil Defence kala ai jinghikai halo ka Disaster Management Search and Rescue but kumjuru halo ka dawai dashin shiki nyaw hajar shispa shiphongut ki paitba ba de ki samla pulie la kalong asor nek hapsor.
I found out that the first Home Guards organization as a citizen defense force was raised in the United Kingdom during the Second World War. In India, the first Home Guards organization came up in Bombay on the 6th of December 1946. That's how we celebrate our raising day on the 6th of December every year. With regard to the civil defense, the Government of India policy was pretty low-key up to 1962. It was only after the Chinese aggression of November 1962 that this perception changed. And then the Indo-Pak conflict of 1965 accentuated and accelerated the need to do a revision of what the civil defense is all about. The Civil Defense Act of 1968 came into being, which enunciates and gives the policies and the guidelines as to how the civil defense is going to function. The policies and the guidelines are reviewed and updated every now and then. And in Meghalaya, we got our own Directorate of Civil Defense and Home Guards in 1972. So while the rest of the country celebrates the 61st Raising Day for the Home Guards, we in Meghalaya celebrate the 51st because we are exactly 10 years after what happened in the country. In this manner, during one of the periodic reviews, it was in 2009 that it was decided to include the role of disaster management as part of the mandate of the Civil Defense and Home Guards. The Civil Defense and Home Guards are two voluntary organizations, and they are supposed to ensure that the organizations assist the community in any kind of emergency, be it man-made or natural. It also serves as an auxiliary to the police and assists in maintaining normal internal security, promote communal harmony, and give assistance to the administration in protecting weaker sections of society. It also participates in socio-economic and welfare activities such as adult education, health and hygiene, development schemes, and such other tasks as are deemed useful. We saw the kind of service that the Home Guards and the civil defense volunteers put in during the COVID-19 pandemic, which hit our state in a very virulent manner. Since its formation, the SDRF has equipped itself very commendably in various search, rescue, and relief operations. Despite a significant manpower shortage, which has been mentioned by my colleague in the development address, the working together and the coordination with district and the state administrative authorities ensures that rescue and relief efforts are rendered in a timely manner and continue round the clock whenever necessary. At this point, I would like to thank Matsidior in a special way for being with us despite the fact that she was supposed to be elsewhere today. The SDMA has always been working in close coordination with us And we hope and assure you, Matador, that we will continue with this kind of cooperation. As an auxiliary to the police, the deployment of Home Guards volunteers for traffic duty has increased tremendously, not only in Shillong, but also in different district headquarters. I would like to mention here that for the first time in our Raising Day Parade, we have a contingent of Home Guard volunteers. These volunteers have come to us from Tura. SB Tura has been gracious enough to send us these volunteers for a day, for 1 week, not only for today, but for 1 week prior, so that we could be able to participate in the practice and the rehearsals for the parade. The Home Guard volunteers have played a very significant role in various other parts, in various other duties. It is with pride that I mentioned that the Home Guards are responsible for guarding the secretariat buildings of the state capital and also the assembly building. I'm happy to inform that on the occasion of the 61st Raising Day 2023, 15 personnel, that is 6 officers and 9 from the other ranks, have been awarded commendation disc and medal and certificate by the Director General, Civil Defense, Ministry of Home Affairs, New Delhi. I am sure that with the performance that we have seen over the years, the Civil Defense of Home Guards will continue to remain a very crucial part in the maintenance of internal security and in working with the various administrative organizations as well as other organizations which seek our help.
Nayak Bennu Mia, Civil Defense Office, Ampati. Nayak Guardsman Rakdar Subhash Singh Tanwar, Border Wing Home Guards Battalion, Shillong. Havildar Subhash. Havildar Ganesh Thakur, District Training Center, Home Guards. Havildar Instructor Santo Kumar Dev, District. Havildar Instructor Vijay Kumar.
I would like to congratulate all the recipients of the Home Guards and Civil Defense medals for meritorious service. I also congratulate those who have received the commendation list from the Director General, Fire Service, Home Guard and Civil Defense, New Delhi, and the Director General, Civil Defense and Home Guards, Meghalaya Commendation Certificate. I am sure that, along with the family members, are very proud of the recognition which they have received. I am sure that in future also, these officers and men will continue to serve the department with great sincerity and devotion to the duty. The award of these medals, commendation list and commendation certificate should serve as inspiration to others to perform their official duty in a more diligent manner. The twin organizations of Civil Defense and Home Guards have over the years rendered human service to society. They are primarily community-based and volunteer organizations where the spirit of service is of the highest essence. These two organizations have played a significant role in providing assistance in many emergencies and whenever any calamity, both natural or man-made, has occurred. The role of the Home Guard volunteers in regulating traffic, provide guard duty to the assembly complex and assisting the police in guarding puja pandals and other festivities in worthy of praise. These two organizations also provide help to the civil administration and the state police used to maintain law and orders. In VIP security duty also, in meeting security requirement of many central and state government departments and public sector undertaking extra. They also saved the society by imparting training to the Home Guard volunteers and conducting various training courses on civil defense subject, including disaster management. This is a new role in which these organizations have been building up expertise and training volunteers both in urban and rural areas to be prepared to face any contingency, and I would advise the department to take active help of various local bodies like the Dobbers, Nokmas, etc., so the capacity building and awareness to face any challenges become widespread. I am also happy to learn that during the current year, the Office of Civil Defense and Home Guard has imparted training on disaster management, search and rescue, and medical first aid to about 7,110 local public and students in urban and rural areas. NGOs, school and college students, government, officials, etc. During the year 2023, 2,531 Home Guards volunteers and 350 civil defense volunteers were imparted training. As many as 1,391 trained Home Guards volunteers are currently engaged by various government departments, PSU and private agencies. This has helped the concerned volunteers in earning some income while providing security to the concerned department and agencies. At present, one team of SDRF comprising of 73 members is stationed at Shillong. One team of SDRF comprising of 42 members are posted and stationed at Tura. I am glad to know that the department has submitted proposals for sanction of 1,68,10,715 only for construction of civil defense and home guards office in July. And number two, 93,44,643 for construction of home guard office in Williamnagar, and 93,44,642 for construction of civil defense office in Williamnagar, and 9,25,000 only for construction of flood simulation pool in Maudingdam during this current financial year. I promise that the government will expedite the issue of the sanction accordingly. It is also give me immense pleasure to learn that in recognition of those who have performed service of conspicuous merit and shown utmost devotion and dedication to duty, 22 officer personnel were awarded with various awards such as the Home Guard and Civil Defense Medal and the Director General's Award. Finally, I would like to assure the Civil Defense and Home Guard organization of the government full fledged support in all their endeavors in providing better and more effective service to the society. Before I conclude my speech, just to say congratulations to all of you who participate in this parade.
परेड को निष्क्रमण करने के लिए आज्ञा प्रदान करें श्रीमान। जय श्रीमान। जय सर।
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the marching contingents and the bands for a brilliant display of drill executed with precision and uniformity. The SDRF team has arrived. The leader of the team is reporting to the incident command officer. Now, the SDRF personnel are attending to the surface casualties. One has a knee injury and the other has a head injury. As you can see, the SDRF personnel are applying head bandage to the head injury one, and an injured person with a knee injury is being applied a knee bandage. The injured are now being transported to the first aid post by the SDRF team by a picker bag, and since the entry point towards the first floor and all the floors above of the building are blocked, the SDRF personnel in order to make way, is climbing up the building using a ladder. A casualty from the first floor, who is unconscious and seriously injured, is being lowered down by the help of a stretcher and ladder. This method is called a sliding ladder method. As the staircase of the building has totally collapsed, as you can see, one of the rescuers is scaling the tower to the top floor of the building.